So I'm a couple days behind on updating my physical TBR after last week's reading, but you know what? We're here now, we're doing the thing. So I started last week out with 574 books on my physical TBR, and then I did post a video talking about how much fun it is to go tipsy book shopping. And if you saw that, you'll know that I got 7 books. So that brought me very rapidly up to 578 books on the physical TBR, which was not ideal, but you know, it happens. There's a lot of books that I'm really excited about now. So 581, not that great, but I will say I was able to redeem it a little bit. I finally picked up some series that I own. A lot of the series or the entire series, and I haven't read them, and I finally was like, you know what, we're gonna see if I enjoy this or not. So the first one was Fated. I owned 4 books in this series. I got about halfway through and went, this is really boring. This is not for me. I don't want to read this. So that's 4 books that I got rid of. And then we also have the Vampire Diaries. This had slightly cringy writing, but I could look past that. But Elena in here is absolutely insufferable. The character decisions, the romance, the way things progress, I just can't get behind it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And there is no way that I want to read 10 books with characters like this. Like, I just couldn't. I couldn't. Not even as a guilty pleasure read, which was disappointing to me because I really did want to enjoy this. So that took another 10 off the list. So 14 books right off the list without issue, which brings me down to 567. And then I did actually finish 2 other books in the week as well. It was a really good reading week. I had a lot of time to just sit and do nothing, which was nice. I finished Accomplice to the Villain, which brings me down to 566, and then I also finished The Mirror Cracked by Agatha Christie. This was a really short one, so it didn't take long to get through, which brings me down to 565, and that is where the week is going to end. Started it off not looking great, but you know, we kind of brought it back around. Would I prefer to enjoy those series and still have them on my TBR? Yes, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes.